Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. When a man wants you back secretly, he turns into a whole new kind of creature. Oh, he ain't bold about it. No. See, a man don't just walk up and say, hey, baby, I messed up. I miss you. That would be too easy. Instead, he gets slick with it. You ever notice how a man who done messed up and lost a good woman suddenly starts popping up in places he ain't got no business being? I'm talking about he lingering, not saying nothing, not doing nothing, just there, like a shadow with cologne on. See, when a man secretly wants you back, he ain't always bold about it. He ain't gonna knock on your door with roses and say, baby, I made the biggest mistake of my life. No, that would require too much pride swallowing. Instead, he becomes the king of accidental appearances. Oh yeah, he out here acting like y'all met by coincidence, like the universe just put y'all in the same Walmart on a random Tuesday night. Oh hey, didn't know you shopped here. Fool, this ain't Paris, it's Walgreens on 5th Street. You drove 40 minutes out of your way to bump into me and act surprised. He's showing up at your favorite coffee spot, sitting 2 tables over with his laptop open like he writing a business plan. Ain't typed a word. He got 1 AirPod in, ain't no music playing. He watching you. He pretend like he just happened to be in the neighborhood, but trust me, he's been scoping that GPS history like a spy. That man tracked your patterns better than the FBI. And don't let social media be involved. That's a whole playground for that kind of man. You post a selfie, here he come, double tap. You post a story, suddenly he watching every single one, even the boring ones. You post a video of you boiling spaghetti and he commented, chef skills on point. So what? When we were together, you was ordering pizza every Friday. You ain't never mentioned no chef skills back then. And here's the thing, he not trying to talk to you, not yet. He ain't ready for that smoke. He ain't ready to explain himself. But what he is trying to do is make sure you see him seeing you. That's a whole strategy. Men don't play chess unless they losing. If he still had you, he'd be too comfortable. But when he loses you, oh, now he out here moving pieces. And that's why you'll catch him hanging around mutual friends, going to events he never cared about. Now he want to show up at your cousin's baby shower with a gift and a fresh fade. He acting like it's just respect, like he just came to celebrate family. Boy, you wasn't even liking my cousin when we were together. You said she talked too much. Now you're holding her baby and saying, man, kids are beautiful. Beautiful. Used to leave the room when a baby cried. Let me tell you what's really going on. That man lingering because he missed what he lost. And he hopping maybe, just maybe, if he sticks around the edges of your life long enough, you'll pull him back in. He ain't saying it out loud, but everything he doing is saying, I'm still here, I still care, I still remember. Now, don't get it twisted. This ain't always romantic. Sometimes it's guilt. Sometimes it's ego. Sometimes he just don't like the idea of another man taking the spot he used to hold. And sometimes, every now and then, it's love. Real love. A man who finally grew up just enough to realize what he let go of, and now he trying to linger in your world, hoping you see him through a new lens. But let me be real clear. When a man wants you back, truly wants you back, you won't just feel him around. You'll feel the weight of what he ain't saying. And if you know men like I know men, you'll know this. Silence from a man who lost you, that silence is loud. When a man wants you back, I mean, deep down in his soul, but he too proud or too scared to say it, he starts fixing stuff. Oh yeah. Now, I ain't talking about fixing himself, not at first. I mean literally fixing stuff, things around you, things in your life, things that wasn't even broken until he showed up holding a wrench and a reason. You ever had a man pop back up months later talking about, hey, I was just thinking? You ever get that doorknob fixed? Now you sitting there confused like, sir, I replaced that doorknob 2 leases ago. What are you even talking about? But that's the move. See, a man who secretly wants you back will use anything to slide back into your life, even a light bulb. All of a sudden, he missed the maintenance. He want to fix your screen door, your Wi-Fi, your tires, your sister's car, your grandma's porch swing. This man ain't lifted a screwdriver since high school shop class, but now he acting like Bob the Builder. Why? Because fixing gives him purpose. Fixing gives him access. And fixing makes him feel like he's still needed. And let me tell you something, ladies, when a man wants you back, the worst thing you can look is unbothered and self-sufficient. That drives him crazy because it means you moved on. So what does he do? He tries to convince you that he's useful. Now, you're looking around your house like ain't nothing broke, why is he here? That's because it ain't about the thing he's fixing, it's about the message. He's trying to show you he can still be helpful, still be handy, still be that man around the house, even if it's not his house anymore. See, when y'all were together, he might not have noticed the leaky sink or the squeaky door, but now, oh, now he got a whole toolkit and a sudden sense of urgency. Isn't that funny? Sometimes he'll even break something on purpose just so he got a reason to come back and fix it. He'll say, hey, I think I left my charger at your place and I think your phone jack's loose too. What? Boy, don't nobody use phone jacks no more. We wireless now, but he got to have a reason. Men like to fix things because it gives them a role. And once they lose the title of boyfriend or man, they start scrambling for any other role to play. And fix-it guy is one of the easiest masks to put on. And it ain't always physical things either. He'll start trying to fix your mood. He show up talking about, you seem tired, you okay? All of a sudden he want to listen. Now he want to hear about your job stress, your bad boss, your car payment. When y'all were together, he was zoning out watching the game while you vented. But now, oh, he tuned in like it's the Super Bowl. He want to be your emotional handyman too. He'll suggest solutions you never asked for. Maybe you should get more rest. You still taking your vitamins? You need help meal prepping. You want me to pick up anything when I'm out? Suddenly, this man is acting like he got a degree in life coaching. He don't. He just trying to work his way back in. And what's wild is some of the stuff he offered to fix, he broke it. He the one who didn't your peace. He the one who messed up your love like it wasn't valuable. But now he walk around with duct tape and flowers talking about, let me make it right. And let me tell you, it can be convincing because when a man is fixing, he's focused, he's attentive, he's present. And if you still got a little soft spot for him, that attention starts feeling familiar, comfortable. Like maybe he's changed, like maybe he really sees you now. But understand this, when a man starts fixing things that ain't broke, it's not about the things, it's about his regret. It's his way of saying, I wish I could fix what I broke in us. So I'm going to fix whatever else I can until you let me try again. Now, let me tell y'all something. When a man secretly wants you back, but he don't have the guts to come straight to you, he'll start pulling a little move I call asking around. Oh yeah. he turned into an investigator, a private eye with no license, just ego and regret. But here's the twist. He don't ask you nothing. He asks everybody else. He'll call your best friend out of nowhere talking about, hey, how's she doing? She good? Like he just casually checking. Boy, you ain't talked to her since the breakup. Now you want to know how she doing? You know how she doing. Because you the reason she wasn't doing so good for a minute. He'll hit up your cousin at the cookout acting like he just being polite. Tell her I said, hey. Oh, you want her to tell me you said, hey. That's code for I'm thinking about her, but I don't know if she want to hear from me. And he rightly, yet or no. That's why he's testing the waters without getting wet. That's how men move when they scared of rejection. He'll slide into your people's DMs just to get a read, trying to take your emotional temperature without being the one to take the risk. I saw she was traveling. She looked happy. She seeing anybody? That's the one right there. Oh, when he asks, is she seeing anybody? You know that man been losing sleep. He been scrolling through your Instagram like it's a crystal ball, looking for clues in every selfie, reading captions like they poetry. You say new chapter under a photo and he panic like, damn, it's just a man chapter. The men got pride. That's what makes them do it sideways like this. They won't just come to you and say, look, I miss you, I made a mistake. Nah, they got to send out scouts first. They treat your friend group like customer service, trying to see if the return policy's still valid, trying to figure out if you still mad, if you still talk about him, if you ever mention his name. And they'll be real slick with it too. Y'all still hang out? Y'all still close? That ain't small talk. That's recon. And your girls, they be knowing. They catch on quick. Some of them gonna tell you too. They'll be like, girls, guess who just asked about you again? And you already know who. It's always the one who left all wrong but come back all quiet. The one who messed up loud but trying to make a comeback silent. He won't reach out directly, not yet. He trying to build up courage in the background. He might even pop up on your brother or one of your guy friends playing it cool like, yo, man, she's still doing her photography thing. I see her out here grinding, man. That's dope. That's that soft flex. He trying to show support without showing face. He acting like he proud, but inside he hoping you still got space for him somewhere in that life he sees you building. Now, let me be real with you. That kind of behavior, it usually means one or two things. Either he's genuinely feeling the weight of what he lost, or he's scared to confront the fact that you might have moved on. Either way, he ain't bold enough yet to come to you woman to man. So instead, he throwing pebbles at your people, hopping one of them tell you he's still out there wondering. But you know what's real? A man who asking about you behind the scenes, he still care. Whether it's guilt, love, or straight up jealousy, that man ain't over it. He just don't know how to re-enter without exposing himself. So he sends out signals like a man stranded on an island holding up flares. But instead of fire, he using friends. And the crazy part is, your name ain't left his mouth this much since y'all broke up. Now he can't stop bringing you up to everybody except the one person who actually matter, you. Let me tell y'all something. When a man wants you back, but he's too scared or too stubborn to say it, he'll start doing this thing right here. He brings up old memories like they just happened yesterday. Oh yeah, that man will dig deep into the archives like y'all just came back from a trip that was really 5 years ago. He'll start talking about moments you might have forgot, but he didn't. Not because the moment was so special, but because you were. You ever have a man text you out the blue like, remember that night we got caught in the rain on our way to that concert? He acting like that was last weekend. No, sir. That was 2 apartments and a whole therapy journey ago. That man remember every detail though. What you were wearing, what song was playing, how your laugh sounded when you stepped in a puddle. And here you are like, dang, I forgot all about that. But see, he didn't. That's the point. That memory been sitting on his heart like a voicemail he never deleted. Because when a man loses a woman he didn't appreciate right, the past becomes his new favorite place. He'll sit there in his car replaying scenes from your relationship like it's a movie, talking about, man, we used to have some good times. Oh, now he want to reflect. Now he a historian? He'll even bring up the little things, not the big vacations or anniversaries. No. He'll bring up the night y'all stayed in and made tacos, or the time you taught him how to fold a fitted sheet. That random Tuesday when you both laughed for no reason. Those small, quiet, nothing special kind of memories. That's where the love really lived. And now he trying to remind you of those moments, not just to be sentimental, but because he's hoping you feel that warmth too. He wants you to feel what he been feeling in that silence. He'll drop memory bombs in casual conversation. He'll be like, I passed by that little diner we used to hit on Sundays. Man, they still got your favorite waffles. Sir, why are you in that part of town? You don't even live over there no more. You drove 25 minutes just to tell me about waffles. Nah, you drove 25 minutes hopping. I'd say, we should go back one day. That's what that is. And if you ever do end up on the phone with him or bump into him in person, he gonna bring up the good times like y'all was in a Nicholas Sparks novel. You remember that time in the cabin when the power went out and we just sat there talking for hours? Yeah, we also argued the next morning because you disappeared for 2 days. But you ain't bring that part up. Convenient memory, huh? See, when a man starts bringing up old memories, it's because he's trying to rewind time. He's hoping if he can just get you to feel that same emotion you felt back then, you might open that door again. Right now, psychological, it's strategic, but deep down, it's emotional. That man miss you, and the only way he knows how to get close to you again is by taking you back to a time where things felt right, where the love was still fresh, where the pain hadn't happened yet. Sometimes he's not trying to manipulate. He genuinely think about those moments and wondering, how do we get from there to here? It's that realization that hits men after the breakup. Women usually process during the relationship. Men process when it's over, when it's quiet, when the bed cold, when her laugh is just an echo in a memory. That's when the highlight reel starts playing. And he gonna keep bringing those memories up like souvenirs from a trip he wish he never left. Because when a man wants you back, he don't always say, I miss you. Sometimes he just say, remember when. And in that moment, he hoping you'll remember how it used to feel before he lost you. Now let me tell you something, ladies. When a man secretly wants you back, you'll start noticing some changes. I'm talking about real changes, but not the kind that came from a therapist or a pastor. These changes are the kind that only show up after a good woman walks out his life. Yeah. That's when the light bulb go off in his head and suddenly he want to grow up. He starts working out, eating better, cutting his hair every 2 weeks. Now he got cologne on that actually matched the season. You see him online talking about self-discipline is everything. Self-discipline? Man, you couldn't even commit to making your side of the bed when we lived together. Now you drinking green smoothies and reading books